refined.
It's the open mic road trip. It's Joey Clifton
Meatball.
and Kathy, our in-house vocal coach.
Hello.
We are live here at Infinity Hall in Norfolk, Connecticut. How did I do?
Perfect
I did good.
again.
I got it perfect. We did this
Norfolk.
last week, and I had a little issue with saying the name because, you know, it's very close to
Waterbury?
Norfolk. No, it's not anywhere near Waterbury, Connecticut. We're in Norfolk, Connecticut at Infinity Hall. The place was built in like 1885, I believe. 1843. I
By
knew
the
that.
Pilgrims.
By the Pilgrims built the Infinity Hall. It was a place for like all the rich New Yorkers to drop off their wives and leave them for the summer so they would stay out of their hair.
Yeah.
And they all had this like meeting hall and they did things here. And now it's a grand music hall. They have events all week long. They have live music outside, inside in the bistro, upstairs, all on Wednesdays, Sundays, Saturdays. I mean, you name it.
Every
There's
day
a-
of the week.
There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So we're here for the open mic night. Normally they do open mics every Thursday night. Wow, it got really quiet. Every Thursday night. And then the more you play the open mic night, the bigger chance you have to play the big stage, which happens like every 3 or 4 months.
Or you can just bribe me.
The big show on every 3 or 4 months in the hall, you actually win prizes. So tonight, one of these singers is going to win. One gift is some money.
Right.
There's another gift with Kathy. We're going to give Kathy away.
Another
Right.
gift is you can take me out to dinner.
Yeah, Kathy, you're one of the awards, right?
I am indeed.
So voice lessons from Kathy. How many lessons did they get for winning this?
It's one lesson, but they can come and spend a few hours with me,
Yeah.
and it's more than just voice lessons.
Do you have to sing?
It's yes, it would be nice if they sang.
Yeah.
Is it in the basement or the garage?
It's in my living room.
Oh.
And you live right here in
I live
Norfolk.
right around the corner. I'm not giving you my
Norfolk.
address.
Excellent. All right. So that's
There's
one
only
of the,
2 corners here.
And then the grand prize is recording time at where?
Dirt floor recording.
Dirt Floor Recording.
I believe they're
is
in
the grand
Hamden.
prize.
Is that where they are?
I believe
They're somewhere
so.
in Connecticut.
Yeah, so you got 3 different chances to win, and it's really not so much about the prizes. It's
It's about the chance of meeting Meatball and Joey.
well,
and-
no, it's not about that. It's more like
lied to.
you're a beginner. You're playing out at open mics, trying to get the word out there about yourself, and you get to play this famous stage, and you feel like a superstar for the
Yeah.
night.
Like Babe Ruth.
You know, so even if you don't win, I think it's really awesome to be able to play on a big stage in front of a crowd. We had all the ushers up here having a party tonight because they don't really have to do much. You know, they don't ever do much anyway. But you know, we got all the ushers are going to come up here tonight. We're going to have singers. We're going to have no dancers, right? No dancing.
Pole dancing.
No pole dancing. We're going to have some
Wait,
singers.
That's a great idea.
Well, yeah, we'll incorporate that in later, like Circus LA or something like
Yeah.
that.
Finder's
But,
fee.
No, we've got acoustic singers. We've got acoustic players. We've got
Non-acoustic
bands.
players.
We've got a 4-member band playing tonight. That's gonna rock the house. We got a bunch of people. There's 11 acts, and we're gonna play at least one song from each person that comes up there, and then the judges are gonna pick a winner, and Kathy gets to go home with somebody, right? You get to go home with someone. So this is Kathy's thing.
Yeah, it's all
She
about me.
puts herself, Meatball, if you put yourself up as a prize,
Uh-huh.
you get to go home with somebody every time they give away the prize.
And
That's
eat
the-
dinner?
That's the whole thing.
Sure.
Well, if somebody buys you dinner, I'm not sure.
It's worth the risk.
All right, let's go down to the main stage. Andy
Yes, Joe.
is the open mic host here at Infinity Hall. I can't see you because you're way downstairs by the stage
Hi,
because
Andy.
we're getting ready to go on.
Right.
What kind of performances are we going to have tonight?
We got a mixture of all kinds of good stuff. We got folk music. We got band. We got a band coming up. We have a lot of single acts, father-daughter act from Long Island. They're from Long
Oh,
Island.
they're from Long Island. I
Yes,
love those
yeah.
bagels and lox.
Yeah, from Stony Brook, Long
A
Island.
little bit of schmear and it's all
schmear.
good. Yep.
Absolutely. And
So you do this every Thursday night. What time?
8 o'clock we start, and we do sign up from 7 o'clock on. But you can stray in late at night and sign up whenever you want.
How often is the big stage?
We do it probably twice a year.
Twice a
Twice,
year.
that's it. I
So it's
thought it was
exclusive.
like every 3 or 4 months. It's not.
No, it's we used to do it 3 times. It's twice, probably twice. So we,
I see the artists are very excited to be playing the big stage.
Well, it's your one big chance to really feel like a celebrity for the
Yeah.
evening and play on a famous stage where
And-
famous people have played.
yeah, and you know,
Right.
people come up here and just the fact to play on the stage with all these other great artists is just because that's
Right.
what they tell me all the time. It's just a big thrill to be up on the stage. And
Yeah.
Can I suggest something?
yes, please.
At the end of the whole performance, it would be great to have a jam session of everyone coming together.
I would love to hear a jam
the
session
end?
with everyone.
Yeah.
But not everybody kind of mixes together.
Well, that's the beauty of it.
You know?
Make it work. If everyone
Okay.
mixed well, then it wouldn't be really that exciting.
Just make a mandatory free bird at the end of the night and everybody
no,
join
you
in
you
and
heard
on it.
you hear me in the beginning. No free bird.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. All right, let's we're going to let you go to the stage, get prepared, and let's get this thing started.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you.
Welcome, please, Charles Maring, everybody.
Charles Maring. We call him Charlie
Yeah.
because we're good like that. We're nice and close like that.
Tight.
Yeah.
I have this guitar at home. It's nothing special. It's not expensive or anything. It's all beat up, got scratches, dust all over it, and it has its own sound though. And what makes it special, it was my dad's, and I lost him to cancer several years ago, and you know, sometimes I pick it up and play it, and I can feel his hands in the guitar, you know, and so I wrote this little song about that. So just hope you like it. My old man's guitar was all beat up, rusty strings and a dusty top, but every once in a while I pick it up. That's when the memories come flooding back. Sound of his voice is singing on that track, always a country song. Yeah, that's how I grew up. And some things he passed down, couple of chords, a high lonesome sound, and I'm spinning around in our living room. Feel like a kid again, I have no fear, learning from him year after year, inspiring me. Yeah, he lives on. Every time I pick up my old man's guitar. He taught me all he could, but I'm a stubborn son, playing rock and roll, yeah, having too much fun. Little did I know, but he'd already won. I learned a thing or two on my own. I'm still learning from him. Long after he's gone, I got a few more chords for this country song. I pick it up and start to play, and it's like he's here with me. Yeah, showing me the way. I break into a country song, and I can hear his voice, sweet harmony, back in that guitar. My old man's guitar. My old man's guitar. My old man's guitar. My old man's guitar was all beat up, rusty strings and a dusty top, but every once in a while I pick it up.
You know, that was a new one from Charlie. I didn't hear that one before, did you?
No, never.
I never heard that one before.
It sounded so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Charlie's great. He's definitely the triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh, now it sounds like we're doing play-by-play. Yeah. Okay.
He unplugged
Charlie's
his
walking
guitar.
off the stage now. Here comes Andy.
One time for Charlie, everybody. Charlie Maring.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yes, sir.
It's really weird because we're up here on the balcony, and the balcony's full, and I feel like we're disturbing them because we're talking. No, you could.
Let's whisper.
Huh?
Let's whisper.
No. Why whisper? We could talk. Oh, Kathy, if you're up here, who's doing lights?
I just wanted to wait until Charlie was done because I really like him.
Yeah, no, Charlie's excellent. Who's coming up next? Who do you got there, Meatball? Acadia?
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. I can hardly pronounce my own name.
No, well, you know your own name. That's
Acadia Kunkel.
Acadia Kunkel and Ed Kunkel. They're a duo.
He's great.
Guitar, vocals.
Dance.
Well, you know what? We
Hello,
could.
Jay.
No, we could actually just be quiet and listen to Andy.
All right, so now we have Mr. Ed Kunkel and his daughter, Acadia. They live in Stony Brook, New York. Acadia is 13 years old and has been playing the violin since she was 4 years old. And Ed has been playing guitar for over 30 years. And they love performing together, and they are both so thrilled to be part of the open mic big stage competition. So please give them a nice, warm welcome. They came a long way. The ferry was rough.
We're going to play this song that we played at our debut here at the open mic night, which is the Orange Blossom Special. So buckle up.
You got your seatbelt on? You got it on?
Click, click.
Okay.
A little faster, shall we?
Wow. That is Ed and Acadia Kunkel. And we just had an old-fashioned hoedown just now.
I'm speechless.
Yeah. Meatball, you gonna go home and get your chops on?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna buy the CD on my way out.
Kathy, you got a horse?
No, I don't.
You don't? I bet you wish you did.
A donkey.
I do, actually. I have a pig instead.
You have a pig? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, it's called hamburger.
So Kathy's our in-house local coach. She born and raised in Norfolk?
Winchester, 15 minutes from here.
Did you just notice I said it correctly?
Yeah,
I said Norfolk.
I was impressed.
Thank you. Well, Kathy, I wanted to ask you, we'll have to talk to you later because you gave vocal lessons to our flamenco player
I did.
from last week's show.
I certainly
How did
did.
that go? You were going to report back to us again.
I was?
Are you pregnant? No? You sure? Because
That's a really good thing about being old. I don't have to worry about that crap anymore.
Ah, good. Yeah, because those dams are horrible and they get infected. It's a mess. Who's coming up next now? What do we got here?
Coming up next is GP,
GP?
the unfinished story.
Are they going to finish the story tonight?
It's a solo, so just one person.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We have a 4-piece band coming up. We've got acoustic artists and a whole bunch of things. This is the big show at Infinity Hall in Norfolk, Connecticut. Let's go to Andy, our host.
And he's been playing acoustic-based music for 20 years. Not 19, 20 years. Only performing them publicly in the last 2.5, and he's from Suffield, Connecticut. So let's give it up for Glenn, or otherwise known as GP. Give him a nice round of applause.
Okay, that explains the GP.
It's Glenn.
It's Glenn. GP sounds like a car.
Yep.
Oh, no, that's GT. Wow.
Boom.
Well, what's that song? Gonna ride in my GT. Dun 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 dun. Come on. What? You know it. Come on, Kathy. You know this song. Do you
Don't.
Sing along.
do you think that the Shark song, Baby Shark, is a good song to warm up your voice?
I don't know the song Baby Shark.
You don't know Baby Shark?
No.
Oh my
Go ahead, Meatball. Do
Come
it.
on, Meatball.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. And then goes mommy shark, and daddy shark. And
Grandma
it goes to
shark.
the whole family.
Is it a kiddie song?
No, I happen to like it. Thank you very much, Kathy.
I only know the Jaws theme.
All right, so Kathy, what do you think of his posture? Because we know that the voice comes from the diaphragm, deep down in the diaphragm.
Well, he hasn't stood up yet, so
Well. Oh wait, who am I looking at? Am I looking at the person adjusting the microphone or the person on the fiddle?
I believe the adjuster is the singer.
The what?
The adjuster is the singer.
Oh, the adjuster.
Insurance adjuster?
Yeah.
Okay. So who is this again?
GP. Glenn.
GP. Glenn. All right, let's give a listen to Glenn.
All right. As Andy mentioned, my friends call me by my nickname GP. It's just my initials, nothing fancy. But when I play my music, I play underneath the name The Unfinished Story. So you can hear all my music there, unfinishedstory.net. I got my friend Austin helping me out tonight on the violin.
Meatball, you know the
Move this up
the
a
end
little
of the
bit,
story,
a little
don't you?
taller.
What story?
The unfinished story. Forget it. You know what? It's amazing the quality you can get out of just two people playing instruments.
You should see when I play on the toilet.
When you play on the toilet, what do you mean play on the toilet?
The bass.
What do you think of his skinny jeans? Kathy, do you like skinny jeans?
You're talking to a fat person.
Well, do you like skinny jeans on others?
Old jeans are
Suppose.
I would love to rock skinny jeans, but I think I would just look odd.
Just get flat.
All right, let's listen.
know I'd be here today to say to you in this calm way that I was wrong and you were right, but it would end up in a fight when we have seen the pain we've caused when we're together. Gets paused. I know I'd find my way to you to say I'm sorry today. Sometimes I can't understand what you think that you see. I know I'd find things to say, but it would end up anyway. We cannot figure these things out when you're around. I'm filled with doubt. I can't just have you come around when all you do is break me down. I know I'd find my way to you to say I'm sorry today. And you know you'd be the one for me, but I can't find time can't heal all the wounds that you've cut into me. But sometimes I can't understand. You think that you see. I know these are only words, but your reaction really hurts, and we will take this brutal fall, but in the end it saves us all.
That was GP, better known as Glenn.
And he's angry and sings like
No,
this.
Glenn. We don't know the guy with the skinny jeans name though. It's
Adrian or something.
I mean, are they both named Glenn? What's the matter, Kathy? Huh? Kathy, I got a question for you. Are you okay?
Excuse me while I'm hyperventilating.
Kathy, is there a proper height that your guitar should be when it's strapped around you?
I'm not a guitarist, but I just think it's a little odd that that guitar was hanging pretty low.
The guitar's hanging lower than you think it should be, right?
Normal.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think that is? Why do you wait? What makes somebody have a guitar hang low? I mean, it's like going into the ocean when it's cold and things hang low. Could that be the reason?
You said it, I didn't.
Puberty.
No. Well, all right. Coming up next is Buzz Turner. He's a solo artist with original music. And right after him, we're going to have a band, I think. So let's give a listen to Buzz Turner.
Good evening and welcome. Thank you all for coming out tonight.
All right, that is Buzz Turner.
He's doing a good job so far.
Yeah, Buzz Turner. And I'm really excited about this next one. It's a group, right? It's is it a rock band?
I guess.
Rock
You
pop.
guess? Have you heard them before? Oh, like pop. So like the Jonas Brothers. Oh, I'm so excited.
I think they're a lot more talented than the Jonas Brothers.
Are they?
New Kids on the Block.
Kathy, I wish I could see you. If people don't know, Kathy is downstairs actually running the lights right now, which, all right, she wanted to learn something new, so Jim, the stage manager, told her, okay, when it starts, hit this button, the lights will come on, and don't do anything until the end of the show. Hit this button, and the lights go off. So, you know, you're doing an excellent job, Kathy.
I know. Jim's a good teacher.
Yeah, he is a very good
Don't
teacher.
touch those buttons.
No, don't touch anything. Just do as you're told, and you're good to go. All right, should we go to Andy?
Yeah.
Andy. What's the name of the group?
Can I leave, Jim?
Street Light Shakers.
Street Light?
Yes.
Street Light Shakers.
Yep. That's
Are they LED or incandescent?
I don't know. It's a great name though for a band.
Street Light. All right. Street Light Shakers.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hey,
1
hey,
5
hey.
7
Streetlight Shakers.
How's it going, everybody? How you doing?
2, hey, 2, check.
I'm going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out your soul, it's a key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival and it's coming alive. Well, sometimes the day grind can get you down, and it feels like a party boat is gonna ground. And the work week is long and I'm not strong. I wish that I could quit and just stay home. Going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out the sun, it's the key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival and it's coming alive. Sometimes uninspired when the week begins. A Monday morning meeting never seems to end. And a tedious task is nothing but a drain. I wish that I could quit 'cause I'm going insane. Going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out your soul, it's the key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival and it's coming alive. Going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out your soul, it's the key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival and it's coming alive. Well, sometimes the daily grind can get you down. Feels like a party falling from the ground. And a work week is long and not as strong. I wish that I could quit and just stay home. Going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out your soul, it's the key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival and it's coming alive. Going out on Saturday night. Going out on Saturday night. If you feel like a 9 to 5 sucks out your soul, it's the key to survival. It's a Saturday night revival. It's a Saturday night revival. It's a Saturday night revival and I'm coming alive. Oh,
That was Street Light Shakers.
The competition is over.
Yeah. Well, it's
Everyone can go home.
It's a whole band. Streetlight Shakers.
Wow.
Who's coming up next? Who's on the
Next,
list, Meatball?
We got Stan Sullivan. He's going to do a
Stan
solo.
Okay. Acoustic? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know who Stan is?
I've seen him at open mic a couple of times.
Yeah. Who is? I'm trying to find the person who sang the Porcupine song.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Around
I'm
the world.
sorry.
That was
I'm failing you in
unbelievable.
all directions tonight.
I know. What
No, you're
good
not.
are you? Well, hey, you're doing an awesome job on the lights, so don't worry about that. You're doing excellent on the lights.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. No, it's Joe, but that's okay.
No.
Jim Joe.
All right, let's go back to who is this?
This is Stan Sullivan.
I knew that. I have a list. I just couldn't see it. Stan kind of has that look about him, like a
Jimmy Buffet.
Yes, exactly, like a Jimmy Buffet. Exactly. I'm hungry too. They had a buffet up here on the balcony for all the ushers, and
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Archer.
All right, Ed Sullivan. Stan Sullivan.
Come down to the banks of our river. Hear what our river has to say. The Connecticut just might make you shiver as it tells of each bend along the way. The Connecticut is a steady moving river from Canada down to Long Island Sound. Except for that cold, cold patch last winter, Coast Guard cutters came to keep her path unbound. It's our 100 miles of natural inspiration, largest river in our Constitution state. Mother Earth sent us the river's invitation. History shows us the river holds our fate. Up the Connecticut, Dutch and English navigations sailed to our world in tiny wooden hulls. On the Connecticut, scene of great migrations, geese and osprey, ducks and terns and gulls. On the Connecticut, herons feed within blue waters. Mountain laurel grows above our river shore. Come down sailing with your sons and daughters. On the Connecticut, watch the wild eagles soar. It's our 100 miles of natural inspiration, largest river in our Constitution state. Mother Earth sent us the river's invitation. History shows us the river holds our fate. Come down to the banks of our river. Hear what our river has to say. The Connecticut just might make you shiver as it tells of each bend along the way. As it tells of each bend along the way. Thank you so much.
I don't know about you, Kathy, but I think Stan Sullivan is the first person in the history of the world to write a song about the Connecticut River.
I believe you're right.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And we got our special guest here. Charlie is up here. Charlie, you sang a little while ago.
I did. Yeah.
Were you nervous as hell?
I was nervous as hell.
Were you?
Yeah, I wish somebody could tell me how you're supposed to pick a guitar when your fingers are shaking that much.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to do a couple of shots first.
Didn't show it all.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know, you're both, Charlie and Kathy are both photographers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, we are.
Yep, you got that connection there. Go ahead. I gave you your opening, Kathy.
What am I supposed
I
to
mean,
say
what
now?
else am I supposed to do for you?
You're the pro here, not me. I'm just a singer.
Charlie, is this the first time you've come to an open mic on the big stage?
It is, yes, absolutely. Played in the pub a few times.
Do you think anybody else is doing anything like this?
I've never seen anything like it. This is, weekly, this is the best open mic, I think, in the state for sure. And then to have this opportunity is just completely unbelievable.
I agree.
I think also because, we go to many different open mics throughout the state of Connecticut, and a lot of them are pretty much drinking and friendship is like the main part of it, and then it's playing. And what I do like about that, even though it's mostly cover songs, they end up doing a jam session, and at some point something magical usually happens, and it's pretty cool. Infinity Hall is a totally different animal because it's all about originality and original music, and they take their music seriously here. And then to be able to do every couple of months, to be able to do an open mic on the big stage at Infinity Hall, which is world famous, I think that's pretty cool.
It is really cool. It's a really cool place to be able to come and try out new songs and not be judged by them, but just kind of wing them and have some fun with it, and then to get the opportunity to work on them and then bring them back to the big stage, get some feedback.
It's a very supportive group of musicians.
All right, coming up next on the stage is Tom Peabody and Ashley Swan. It's a nice duo, and let's go to the stage and see. Kathy? Mm-hmm. Guitar position?
It's pretty...
Kathy has a theory, Charlie, about guitar position. Sometimes if it's a little too low, it's there for a reason. To kind of hide something.
Those are your words, Joe.
Do you agree with that, Charlie?
I'm not sure I agree with your theory.
No? It's just how low you like it strapped on.
I suppose it is.
I know. I said it again, Kathy.
That strap-on thing.
I know.
Whoa.
I think he just
That's
farted. Was that a fart? Wow, you don't do that in the microphone. All right, let's go down to the stage.
We'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Charlie.
A lot of pressure here.
Tom Peabody and Ashley Swan.
What if we don't die young, and we linger on with all of the things we've done? And what if I hate myself for holding the torch I held when all of the chips are down? What if I was wrong? So you put this all where the past won't call, a secret a lifetime gone, fading away. And the short-term loss of all of the lines I crossed, the terrible weight this caused, I thought I could take. But now I'm not so sure. All of this was supposed to disappear. It's in so deep. So I tell myself all of my hard work helped, but I don't know what the hell I was running toward. And the highest highs could never the lows disguise. They're telling the same white lie, the time heals all wounds. Commotion, you're still living like a ghost. With every wheel in motion, still can't outrun what you know. At 17, you swore you knew just how you'd up and go. Now you're left here picking through the pieces. Thank you. We're Tom and Ash.
Wow, very nice. That was Tom.
Yeah.
Still a little too loud. That's Tom Peabody and Ashley Swan.
And who do we have here?
Tom Peabody and Ashley Swan. Oh, we got a special guest. This is Stan Sullivan. Stan, how are you?
Doing great. Great to be at
Stan-
Infinity tonight.
Stan, I know it's loud, but I think you have to be the only person in the history of the world to write a song about the Connecticut River.
Well, people have been asking me why no one else has done a song kind of like that. So-
Right.
Right.
But
And
it's
do you-
going over well with DJs and with the audience.
And do you know of anybody who has a song about the Connecticut River?
I know some have had some in the works, but I never heard them.
Okay, so you never heard anybody. Right. You're the only person in the world. That's exactly what I said, Stan. And it was awesome. It was really good.
Thanks.
Really, I enjoyed that song at all. Where are you from?
Originally Southington. I live in Hartford now.
You moved from Southington to Hartford, Connecticut?
All the way.
Really? that whole 15 minutes.
Yeah. But I've been to 8 countries outside the U.S. and went to school in France for 1 semester.
Oui, oui.
You speak French?
Oui, vraiment.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll test it out.
Wait, I thought you were going to meatball. I thought you were going to talk to him in French. You can't say, "Can you speak French?" and then not answer him back.
Yeah.
I can't speak French.
Well, then don't ask the question.
Pas de problème.
That's
No.
a test.
No, we have somebody over there that speaks very fluent French. She's part of the French club too. Natalie is
cool.
over there.
Cool.
Yeah, so you guys could have a conversation there.
Yeah.
So is this the first time that you've played the big stage?
Only the second time.
Second time?
For the competition. I've been here during the holidays sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I got to go to Andy down at the stage and see who's coming up. Thank you so much, Stan. And
Something big.
I love the Connecticut River song.
Thank you.
Great job.
Vive la musique.
Gracias.
All right, our next performer, I should say, is a singer-songwriter musician from Monterey, Mass. So let's give it up for Hunter Andrus.
I thought Monterey was California. That's where like all the the animals and the sea animals and the sea creatures come from.
The Monterey Chicken.
Yeah. No. Now he's playing. Now, all right. Explain this to me, Kathy. I know you're a vocal coach. Is that a mandolin?
I believe so.
Or ukulele.
No, I don't think it's a ukulele. It's
No,
like
it's not
Tiny
a
Tim
ukulele.
used to
It's
play
not a
that.
ukulele.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah, listen to that lovely sound.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to Hunter.
Well, darling, I don't know if you truly understand what it takes to make this evergreen. With your barbaric ways and restless days, well, he finds it harder and harder to settle down. So you bind your hands and you love your man and you tell him all it takes to hold back these feelings of love. Well, you bind your hands and you love your man and you tell him all it takes to hold back these feelings of love. And it's red as a rose, as blue as springtime. You thought he'd suppose and read the signs. As red as a rose, and as blue as springtime. Well, darling, I don't know if you truly understand what it takes to make this evergreen. And as the world goes round and round, will you bury your feet into the solid ground? So you bind your hand and you love your man and you tell him all it takes to hold back these feelings of love. love your man and you tell him all it takes to hold back these feelings of love. But as red as a rose, as blue as springtime, you thought he'd suppose and read the sign. But on the brinks of a mighty river, you thought about it long and hard. But it came in a flash, and before you knew it, it was gone just as fast. Gone just as fast. And as red as a rose, as blue as springtime, you thought he'd suppose and read the signs. As red as a rose, and as blue as springtime.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
That is Hunter Andreas. I think I'm saying his last name correctly.
Yes.
I could be absolutely, totally 100% wrong.
Proper pronunciation.
That was really nice and really enjoyable. Kathy, your thoughts?
I wanted to harmonize with him.
You wanted to what?
Harmonize.
Oh, harmonize.
You can take that any way you like, baby.
Yeah, no. Well, you could harmonize in your head.
I was.
Right? What do we got? We should talk to somebody like...
Let's grab somebody. Some random person.
Is that Tommy? Grab Tommy.
All right.
Hello. Nice and close to the mic. Tommy, this is your first time at Infinity Hall?
Yes.
And what do you think?
It's awesome, and I don't use that word a lot.
It just sounds pretty cool in here.
It's the wood.
It's the wood. It's always about the wood. Kathy knows about the wood. Kathy?
No joke. I played in a place that was all woody.
This
and
is my
very old.
student that's singing. I kind of want to listen to him.
I shall.
This is your student? What's his name?
Grayson.
This is Grayson. Let's go to the stage and see how good of a teacher Kathy is.
Three days down the line, you're still feeling alright. You finished the chapter now, but not yet turned the page. The feeling will linger, but the image will fade. One day you'll recall how the story was made of a time and a place full of old familiar faces, the good and the bad, all the life that you had. Now you come to the end of the line. You ain't done yet, but it's your time. Now you come to the end of it. Watch the sun going down. Nothing lost, nothing found. You're standing on the edge of it now, of the short in between. Too soon to feel much of anything. Too soon for to know.
That is Grayson Dorsey.
Thank you so much.
Proud
Grayson
teacher
Dorsey.
moment. Proud teacher moment.
So, Kathy, you had lessons with him?
No, he had a lesson with me.
Well, yeah, of course. He taught you.
You know,
you taught him.
Would
I
be
think our last performer is coming.
Oh, this is our last performer. All right, wait. Oh, and I also got to announce our judges are also doing an event, and it's the Stillwater Music Festival. It's happening on June 26th in Riverton, Connecticut. Have you ever gone to that, Kathy?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, you got to go.
I should.
Stillwater Music Festival. A lot of the people that you're hearing tonight on the podcast are going to be there performing. It's June 22nd, Riverton, Connecticut. And now I think we have our last singer for the night up before we do the judging. Do you know his name?
Coleus.
Coleus. You know, I would have said it that way if you gave me a chance, Kathy.
Well, I was in horticulture, so it's a shade plant.
It's a shade.
It is.
So is Coleus throwing some shade tonight? Come on.
No, I think he's going to shine pretty bright. He's a talented guy.
All right, so which one? We're looking down at the stage. We're kind of in the nosebleed seats. We're a bit far away. Which one would Coleus be?
He's in the middle.
Is he the
with
one
the guitar?
He's the one bending over right now with the skinny jeans?
Yes.
Okay. That's the second pair of skinny jeans we've seen tonight, isn't it?
He's wearing them mighty fine.
Yeah. Well, because he's bending over, you're not looking at the skinny part. You're looking at the top half. It all comes down to how he straps on his guitar. And the proper... Tommy, you're a guitar player, correct?
yes.
Okay. Is there a certain height that you strap on your guitar?
I just noticed a recent video of Richie Blackmore playing in Rainbow, and it's way up there like a jazz player. So
yeah,
do what makes it work for you.
Okay, it has nothing to do with how excited you are for the night, depending on how you strap on the guitar.
Sling it low,
high or low. Yeah,
like Steve Stevens. It's sometimes tough to play.
Yeah, a little to the left. It's okay. Don't worry. All right, Coleus. Let's go down to Andy, our host. It's okay, Kathy. Calm down. You need a napkin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coleus.
Thank you very much. I'm going to play an original called Raining. It's very weather fitting for the day. And this song is about the 9-year journey of being with my beautiful wife, and how many different people we've been throughout these 9 years. So.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to say how many people they've been with through these 9 years. Kathy, can you hold me? Hold me, Kathy. I'm feeling
My
very
pleasure.
emotional. Thank you.
Asked for you, not knowing you'd be with me forever. And you came to me like Christmas morning, a dream inside a dream. I asked for you to take my hand. I'll take the first step. We'll walk together the rest. to gather the rest. And you taught me of my riches, a millionaire's in debt compared to you and me. You've led me through the alleys, the burrows, the canyons of myself, and all my riches. You took them off the shelf. Yeah, right off the shelf. Raining, it's raining, and you're rearranging with me. Changing, we keep changing. Would you keep raining your love down on me? When time was dark and tattered, you shined your light down on me. Through time we walked upstream, we washed each other's feet. Now that you are mine, oh I see, I walked the river for you. And now I walk the river with you. Raining, it's raining, and you're rearranging with me. Changing, oh we keep changing, but you keep raining your love down on me. Raining, oh it's raining, and you're rearranging with me. Changing, we keep changing, but you keep raining your love down on me. Thank you very much.
That's Coleus.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it Coleus or Coleus?
It's Coleus.
It's what?
Coleus.
Coleus.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
No, that's okay. I can't
enjoyed-
hear out my left ear now, but sorry,
I
it's
enjoyed holding you, Joey.
Thank you so much, Kathy. So that's it. That's 11 performers.
Yeah.
And now we come down to the judging.
Uh-huh. Do we win?
Well,
There's gonna be a little break.
I don't know if we're gonna.
Break is good.
All right, so here we are while the judges deliberate.
Right, and everyone's taking a break, 5-10 minutes.
We
Everyone's
have-
stretching their legs.
Yep, we have plenty of time to talk now, if you could hear us.
Yeah. Hello, world.
What do you think? Out of all the, let me get my list.
Oh gosh.
So, our first singer was Kaylee Brustas. We missed her because we had some audio difficulty.
Have Kathy read all the names.
I listened to her downstairs
Yeah.
from the non-working microphone stand.
Yeah.
Where I was doing lights, and an incredible job, by the way.
Yeah. Oh my God. I gotta say, if there's a light person out there, it's you, Kathy. You've got the job.
You're very light.
Very light, thank you.
Before the show, you hit them on, and after the show, you hit them off. And I'm telling you, you hit your cue exactly how
It
you
was a
needed to.
friggin' work of art, I'll tell you.
Getting them switches.
Jim Crombie said you're hired forever and ever.
We had Buzz Turner. We had Charles Maring, our friend Charlie, Acadia, and Ed Kuntel. Wow, I said that totally wrong, didn't I?
That's right.
It's Kunkel. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Kathy? It's
How do you know she's laughing if you can hear her?
Well,
Oh, there she goes.
I can hear her. It's Acadia and Ed Kunkel.
Have Kathy read the names, dude.
Then we had GP, which we learned stood for Glenn. I don't know where the P comes from.
P.
It might drink too much coffee, too much beer, but it's Glenn. Then we had the four-piece band was Straight Light Shakers.
Street lights.
What did I say? I said
Straight
the Straight Light.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's Gay Pride Month, so it's the Street Light Shakers. Stan Sullivan came up. That was the Jimmy Buffet-looking guy, right? Yeah. And he was excellent. He had the song about the Connecticut River.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Peabody and Ashley Swan. We had Hunter Andrus. Andrus? Yeah, I wish they would let me know how to pronounce these names so I don't sound
You
like
would
an idiot.
forget anyways.
Grayson Dorsey, which is Kathy's student.
right.
They
Go
had
Grayson.
one class, right?
Yes.
And Coleus ended the night. Coleus.
You only asked 5 times.
I think Walgreens has a cream to fix that. I'm pretty sure that they have something that fixes that.
Colitis.
It'll cure that right up.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Last
sure.
week,
Yeah.
I was still in bed at 1 a.m. laughing over working with you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be even worse tonight.
That means it was a good show. Thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I'm serious. Walgreens has an ointment. I mean, I've seen a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
Okay.
A friend of mine asked for it, and it cures that coleus right up. I'm telling
It's
you.
a nasty rash.
Yeah, it burns.
You guys are not being nice to the professionals that went on the stage.
No. The person on the stage was coleus. correct?
Colitis.
His real name is Mike.
Mike. Why does
Mike
he just
who?
use his real name?
Because it's a cool thing.
You know, you don't
It's
think about
a
it.
coleus thing.
No, Cornelius did the Soul Train. That was Cornelius. I'm Don Cornelius.
How come nobody steals that name? How come nobody wants to be Cornelius?
Nah. You know, it's horrible when you run into a young, beautiful girl and her name is Gretchen.
Yeah.
You know, or Gertrude. It's like, what were your parents thinking?
Bertha.
Like, talk about like being stuck back in the day.
May I share a family name?
Yes.
My grandmother's name from Scotland was Mary Inches.
Mary Inches?
And that's my father's middle name.
What, Mary Inches
No,
is your father's middle name?
Inches was the last name, right?
Douglas Inches. My father's almost 91. He's still alive, but he won't be hearing this, fortunately.
And how many inches was he?
Let's not even go there.
No, because it's your family. You don't want to know.
Exactly.
Meatball, have you ever run into one of your parents naked?
No.
No. So
Thank God.
You don't know how many inches.
That's why I'm so well adjusted.
I could tell you stories.
Yeah.
That's for another podcast.
Does it include
The
how to
After
strap
Hours
on-
podcast.
How to strap on a guitar at the correct height?
Proper strap on.
Proper strap on is key. I think as a guitar and a guitar player and a singer, you only have two things you have to worry about, and that would be singing from your diaphragm. Correct, Kathy?
Yeah.
Yep. And proper strap on for your guitar.
That's a cool band name, Proper Strap On.
You know, have you ever watched Keith Urban? I just realized he has his guitar really low.
Really low. Yeah.
And
Is he trying
he's
to
got
hide something?
He don't need to hide anything, honey.
Ooh.
Oh, look at our friend Jim down there.
Jim was named after Slim Jim?
No. He wasn't. He wasn't named after Slim Jim.
Why is he so slender then?
He is very slender.
And why is his name Jim?
You know, he's
Look at
also a guitar player.
He is. Jim and I have actually been working on some songs together.
Yeah.
Really? Well, here, you know what? Let's take this time. We always play our intro song, which is The Way You Hold Your Knife by Greg Franco, who is in a band called Man's
I know.
Body. You can find Man's Body on
Everyone.
Facebook, on Instagram. I mean, they're all over the place. They're based out of Chicago. Greg Franco is from L.A., and we always end up talking over the intro.
Right.
I want to play just to get to the hook, if I can.
Okay.
All right, so we'll come back right after this. This is Greg Franco and Man's Body, The Way You Hold Your Knife.
The way you hold your knife. I'm watching you from across the room. Divine dots and dash. Choose your grace pure. Jackie Onassis. My thoughts go from fire to flame. Watch out. When you get the attitude, I like the way you order food, sip and bite the steam. I like the way you hold your knife.
So, Jim, but you played guitar on that song.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I was scrambling all afternoon trying to. I dug myself into a hole earlier, so.
Well, I know from knowing Jim for a long enough time, Kathy, I know that when he's got this aura around him, it's almost like the magnetic field around Jupiter. When you see that magnetic field...
No.
How about Uranus?
Yeah, those are the rings.
I'd prefer Europa.
Yeah.
One of the moons of Jupiter, I believe.
Yeah, I did actually
but
look at Jupiter.
Uranus.
But anyway, that's a whole different
Uranus.
thing. So when the magnetic field around Uranus, when the magnetic field around Uranus, or Jim as I like to call him, when he's got that aura around him, just get out of his way, jump away, let him do what he's going to do. When he asks you something, just yes, you got it, Jim. And then you're good to go. And later on, once the wine kicks in, everything's cool. So we had Jason, our flamenco player. He's going to be hopefully at the next big show. He came up here, he goes, "Hey, where's Jim?" I was like, "Oh, dude, go downstairs. He would love to see you right now. Make sure you go say hello."
He did.
And what did you do?
And guess what? He sensed the aura around my anus.
Yes, it is the aura around Jim's anus that it's like a force field. It's a magnetic field. It pushes people away. And to stay away from that.
No, it was just sort of a stay away. And he just sort of looked at me. I shook his hand. I said hi. And I shook his hand, and he said, "Oh, maybe I'll talk to you later."
Yes, because it's the aura around your Uranus.
It's the aura around Uranus.
Can you quickly tell Jim how well I did the lights tonight?
Yeah, we've been complimenting Kathy all night long. When the show started and the lights came up, boom, she was right there, right on cue. When the show ended, she hit the lights down, boom, right on cue. She is your woman for lighting.
It's like the lights never change.
No, exactly. Who controlled the house lighting, by the way?
That was Kathy too.
Kathy, unbelievable.
She is an LD extraordinaire.
Kathy, you are incredible.
All right, I think we're almost ready. I gotta go.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Jim. Enjoy.
I'll be back.
Can I have a black coffee, please? If they still have any. Well, anyway, Kathy, do you know in the state of Connecticut, when you come from New York on 95, the very first town you come to?
It is.
Do you know what it is?
I can't remember.
It's Mianus.
Oh.
Mianus is the first town you come to in Connecticut on 95 from New York.
Wow.
And if you've ever gotten stuck in Mianus...
Is it next to Uranus?
No. It's Mianus is the first town you come to in Connecticut. If you've ever been stuck in Mianus, you know how hard it is to
avoid that exit.
You know how hard it is to get help in Mianus.
Yeah, I have to get out of the Mianus.
All right, let's go to Andy for the judging.
Yeah, all right. So, to my left here, we have our fine judges. So, I'm going to introduce them. They're going to come up and say a few words, and then we're going to announce our 3 finalists. So, all right, so who wants to go first? Darcy?
Dorsey's very tiny.
Darcy.
Dorsey? Darcy. D-O?
All right, thank you guys.
Darcy.
It is such a
Darcy.
pleasure and an
Okay.
honor to be here, and I am so thrilled that Infinity Hall is here to stay. New owners, the torch has been passed. So thank you, and to everybody who supports. I personally love the local original music scene. I do radio at WAPJ in Torrington, and I only promote local original music from New England. So if you're out there and you have a CD, get it to me, and I'll play it on the radio right here locally in Torrington. And it's just a fantastic thing that Andy does, and I even love your jokes, Andy.
Everybody loves Andy's jokes.
He's the best.
Huh?
He's the
like,
best.
huh?
Yeah,
What?
definitely.
Huh? No. So thank you guys, and the talent pool is absolutely phenomenal. There is no easy job. Why don't you just come up here? We're both DJs. Have you ever co-hosted?
I'm a DJ.
What?
Thank you guys so much for all your talent, and I know that it is, it's something to get up on this stage and do this.
You're
I'm nervous
welcome.
right now, and I'm a radio DJ,
no problem.
so I can't imagine how you guys must have felt. So thank you very, very much.
All the drugs I took are kicking in right now.
Wow.
That large coffee is really
Honestly.
running through all of my...
Who is this that we're hearing right now?
A judge.
Rick,
He co-hosts a morning show on WKZE out in Red Hook, New York.
Oh, okay.
I think these folks want to know who won. I think, Sam, I hear it out there.
The best part about this show is that the Dirty Laundry CT guys recorded everything.
Yes.
So they have some great songs
Yeah.
in their archives.
Evidence
And I gotta tell you, we were kind of sitting up behind them throughout the show, and we had just as much entertainment listening to you guys do your thing as we did watching the whole thing.
I didn't realize we were that loud.
You guys are a blast. So definitely, Dirty Laundry, and you can find them on Facebook. So if you don't find them, go right to Facebook, find them. All the links will be there. CT.
Let's have a big round of applause for the man in the speaker, Jim, doing sound for everybody.
Oh, that's our buddy.
Jim, we love Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Slim Jim.
He's got that Uranus aura around
Father
him.
and daughter acts were awesome tonight. Great job. I don't have the envelopes. The envelopes, please.
Is that from Price and Waterhouse? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Just to make sure.
I don't know. We used to.
You don't want another Steve Harvey
I do,
going
but
on here.
I'll pass because I only know thrash metal drumming. I have a show on Saturday nights called Family Jam House, which is dedicated to bands with families in them. Now, the whole family could be the band, or they could have a father and daughter in the band, or a father and son, two brothers, etc. 9 o'clock, WKZE.com.
Yeah, WKZE, it's Man and Daughter Radio.
I bet they're swearing on that show.
Show like my co-judge here, Rick. We are the crazy people who get up and get at the radio station at 6 and 7 o'clock.
It's
in
the
the morning.
Crazy Black and Morning Show.
Show on WAPJ.
WAPJ.
Okay,
They
with
make
that being
jam on the
said,
show. It's the Morning Zoo.
this guy's
Oh no, you can hear me?
You have headphones on, but we hear you loud and clear.
I'm gonna shut up now. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Let's
Pick the
start
winner.
let's start with third place here.
Pick the winner.
Nothing in here.
We've been saying that all night.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
I open up the room.
Is this the prize?
Is this third place?
We're like
It's a cooking
100 feet
recipe. What
away.
is
How
going
could they hear me? I mean, it's really funny, but it's embarrassing.
Strawberry
It's the
shortcake?
echo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Strawberry.
I'm gonna stay away until they all leave.
What's that?
Here I am making
All right.
fun of
Third
them.
place is Grayson Darcy.
Proud teacher moment.
Why don't you come on up? When I call your name, come on up.
Proud student moment, too.
Excellent job, Cappy. Even though you only had one lesson with
I
him.
only had him once.
Yeah, he kind of. Well,
He should take his shirt off and throw it into the crowd.
I'm still so embarrassed. I can't believe they heard me making fun
I
of
got
him.
6 friggin' envelopes. It's too complicated.
They would hear it either way, sooner or later.
Damn headphones.
Andy, what did he win?
All right, second prize goes to.
What did he win?
Yeah, what do you win?
Yeah, what did he win?
Second prize you win.
No, first
Third
prize.
prize is tickets. You get tickets to a show, any show of your choice. So.
Wow.
You get tickets to your own show.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, second prize is $100 cash. And also vocal instruction lessons from our good friend Catherine Griswold. So.
Kathy, right here. Kathy.
So, second prize goes to Arcadia and Ed Kunkel.
The Kunkles.
He said their name
They
correctly.
live far away. They'll never know to come to me.
No. Can
I take the lessons
You know,
instead?
I want to
Okay,
take the
meatball.
lessons.
Thank you.
You're supposed to teach me how to sing without kicking me. Want to hit those high notes. Kathy, do you know what a cockle
The
is?
thing is, they don't sing.
No?
They play
Oh,
instruments.
yeah. Right.
I was thinking that when they were playing.
So the people that won the vocal lessons don't sing.
They can hear you.
First.
We're going to be quiet.
We're going to talk to the winners soon.
I told them to look and seal those envelopes to make it hard.
It's your fault. You gave me too many hours. You should know me by now.
They don't sing. Well, maybe that's why they need you, Kathy.
Now they'll start.
First prize.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. First is Streetlight Shakers.
Oh, nice.
Who called it?
Yep. That was the four-piece band.
Yep. What did they win again?
Recording studio time.
And a couple $100.
Talent
And vocal
out there
lessons?
Tonight. Everybody was phenomenal.
So first prize is recording time with Dirt Floor Recording Studios, and I think $200 cash is $200 cash. Right?
Nice.
Thanks, guys. Great job.
They rocked. They deserved it. I mean, everyone deserved it, but they deserved it the most.
Yeah.
Again, come down to open mic on Thursday nights.
We'll be there.
We got so much music going on now. So
Wow. What's that?
That's our boy Jim.
Jim.
Slim.
Probably
Slim
gonna
Jim.
play some Frank Zappa or some,
In his skinny
some weird
jeans.
stuff. I would love to see Jim in skinny
Let's get him
jeans.
some
That would be
skinny jeans.
hysterical.
As a prize.
All right, so let's go back to this because I was literally laughing for about 5 minutes now.
Yeah, and everyone heard you.
Yeah, the second place winner are not singers. They play. That was the father-daughter, right? With
Yes,
the
it was.
father-daughter. She
That
was
was-
only 13 and
Yeah.
plays the violin.
Yep.
He was playing the guitar, and they won vocal lessons from you.
Well,
They're going to come up.
That's like giving a deaf person vocal lessons or a blind person driving lessons. Yeah, so open mic night every Thursday night at Infinity Hall up in Norfolk, Connecticut.
Beautiful.
Norfolk.
The ice box of Connecticut. Do you know why it is that? Because it's the lowest recorded temperature in the state of Connecticut in the history of temperature readings.
because it's the highest elevation in Connecticut.
Is that why? What's the elevation, Kathy?
I don't remember. I should.
3,085,000 feet.
It's like Mount Everest. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
You know
we
what?
need the sharpest to get here.
people are lining up, and people are dying because they're lining up to get to the summit of Norfolk.
Yeah. The big stage.
Yeah. So anyway, they do this every Thursday night at the bistro. Awesome food downstairs. Awesome
Sign up at
drinks
7.
downstairs.
Kathy hangs around here.
Yeah, you get here at 7 o'clock. You sign up for the open mic, and literally anybody who comes here and signs up has
Yeah.
the stage for 2 songs.
Then we make fun of you behind your back.
Yeah, if there's not too many people, then it'll rotate, and you can have
I
another one or
stand
two
ready with
songs.
my business cards, whoring
Yep.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
you
gotta,
know what?
you gotta pay the bills.
Hey, exactly. And they're trying to change the law. I told you it was Gay Pride Month. They're trying to change the law for sex workers, Kathy. So,
It'll
you know,
be tax deductible from now on.
hey, as long as you pay your taxes, I don't see an issue with it.
I do.
I don't see a problem. So you pay your taxes. Be the biggest whore that you can be, Kathy. Because
I'll
that's
do
how you
my
make
best,
it.
Joey.
That's the way you make it somewhere. So anyway, the more you play the Thursday night open mics, the bigger chance you have at playing the main stage, which is like every 3 or 4 months they do it up here in the
Yeah.
hall. And you know what? For somebody who, you know, maybe you've only been playing for a year and you really think you're good and your family thinks you're good, first of all, I got to tell you, when your family says you're good, you are horrible. You are the worst there is because your family has to say that. You really need people that don't know you.
Not
to
my
tell
family. They'll be brutally honest.
You. Well, no, you really need people that don't know who you are to tell you how good
They
you
act
are.
like they don't know me in the public.
Right. But this is a chance to like really feel like a celebrity. You get to play the main stage. I mean, we had Kevin Bacon on this stage. We had who else? Leon Russell, who recently passed away.
Jerry Lee
played with
Lewis.
Elvis. You name it. They played on this stage, and mainly because they really want to hear the sound of them singing in this space, and it's pretty incredible.
Somebody touching me.
Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Jim's making like funny faces at me. It's that whole aura around his Uranus.
Jim, you want to sit down here and do the interview?
We have one of the judges.
Oh no, we have a judge. Remember one of the guys that we made fun of?
All right.
This will be a little uncomfortable.
Not we. You made fun of.
No. This is. So who do we have with us now?
Did you make fun of me?
No, I think I did, but I didn't know that you could hear me.
Yeah.
So wait, you're a DJ on what station?
98.1 WKZE.
Out of Red Hook.
Yeah.
Red Hook, New York. I have a lot of family members in Rhinebeck. So you could hear me when you were on the stage and I was making fun of you with the fake radio
I heard
voice?
you over here. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
And big ups to Skinny Jeans. We didn't know he was coming at all. No, we didn't know.
I didn't know you heard that either.
Yeah. We heard it all.
What did
you know, you're wearing
hear?
headphones.
What did
so
you hear?
your voice is louder. Yeah. I'm talking soft because I wear them for a living.
Well, you know what? I didn't realize that we had all of the Infinity Hall ushers upstairs. This is kind of like their night off. They get to party and they get to drink. I've been watching all the ushers drink all night long, and as soon as somebody came on the stage, a pin drop. You couldn't hear anything. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're drinking all night. Be loud. Nobody's supposed to hear us.
They're professionals, unlike you.
Yeah, the brownies that the ushers were serving were pretty strong.
And I missed the brownies. Jim, I missed the brownies.
Wasn't my responsibility.
There's a couple left over.
I didn't get the black coffee either.
When you guys kicked out the jam to Baby Shark, we all loved that back here.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah.
God, they heard everything.
The Baby Shark jam was pretty off the hook.
Should we apologize?
No, it was killer.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, next time we'll have to film it. I think we gotta film it so that people can see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know,
you should have like a little webcam.
Yeah, no, definitely. All right.
What do you have going on?
I'll be on WDST at 2:30 on Friday.
Every Friday?
This upcoming Friday.
Just upcoming Friday.
And then Mr. Roper, the band from MrRoper.com, is playing on the Woodstock Green Saturday the 22nd, free show.
Woodstock, Connecticut.
Woodstock, New York.
No, New York.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
The Woodstock.
That the
Meatball.
festival was
Come on
named
now.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reunion festival, that's been a nightmare. I
not
believe
looking
it's
good.
canceled
Yeah,
again.
it's not looking good.
It's moved around quite a few times.
The
It's kind
Indian
of like
crying.
leave it where it was back in the 70s
Leave
and
it to
60s.
Beaver.
And that's okay. We got another George. We met you before, didn't we?
Yes, I did. I stopped in during the show.
Yes, and we had, believe me, we had no clue that you could hear us the entire time.
We had a ball.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, actually, we
Honestly?
did. We did. We were sitting
Yes.
back there chuckling because he and I are both radio DJs, so
Right,
we know what it's like to have the headphones on and not hear anything else in the room.
Well, and we didn't realize that it was going to be so damn quiet up here on the balcony. You'd think people drinking all night long, it would have been like a rowdy crowd.
Right.
Well, I had fun.
If you had to judge our Baby Shark, what would you put us on?
Well, yeah, I think you guys are doing great. I think
Okay.
Baby Shark, what, 1 to 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 to 10, I'd say 8.
An 8. Awesome. And I was trying to get Meeple to join in, and he wouldn't.
Yeah. Hey.
Somebody needs to have some common sense.
All right, so when are you on the radio?
I am on WAPJ in Torrington. We are on your FM dial at 89.9 and 105.1 FM.
What kind of music?
I play all local original music from the New England area. My show is called The Hot Spot. It airs on Mondays from 4 to 7 p.m. I have the bands come in and play live. I play all local original music from the local New England area.
So you get to choose. You don't have
Yes.
like a program director or a music director
Right.
giving you the right songs.
Exactly. That's the
That's
beauty
awesome.
of community radio. And I
Yep.
always tell everybody, all the musicians in the area, if you want me to play it on the radio, you got to get it in my hot little hands. Because if
Yeah.
I don't have it, if I don't know about it, I can't play it.
Of course.
And just, make sure, if there's any explicits on it, you let me know.
Yeah.
Still send me the CD, because I'm going to play the explicit ones in my car. I want to listen to them.
Right.
I just can't play them for the little kiddies.
Best thing about local community radio on the FM dial?
Yes.
Payola. Payola is awesome. It's like, here, you play my song,
Yes.
and I'll give you a freaking car.
Yes.
I mean, Payola is the way the world should work.
That's
And
how we
on-
do this podcast, so we can get a Kia.
yeah, we've been dying to get a Kia.
Joe.
Yeah.
Payola
Yeah.
is a huge problem in the radio industry.
No.
Yes, it
It's the
Yes,
way the
it-
world works.
No,
It's a
but-
solution. It's not a problem.
but
It's
Joe,
like
but
the
Joe.
Chamber of Commerce for music.
But Joe, everyone went down with the Payola scandal.
Oh, yeah?
So you need a ride from us.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as you need a ride home, you're gonna give me what I want. Payola is great. Well, thank you so much
Yes,
for. Are you gonna be another judge soon?
If they call me, I will come. Absolutely.
Okay.
And so I do that show on WAPJ, but I also want to let everybody know that if you're outside of our listening area, jump on to WAPJ.org and hit that listen live button, and you can find WAPJ on your favorite TuneIn app. I also do the Miscellaneous Morning Show on Thursdays
awesome.
from 7 to 10 a.m., and I'm slowly turning that over into more and more local music. So
Do you think your radio station needs a meatball?
Yes.
Somebody to go out on the street and take his clothes off when people honk the horn.
We have them. And actually, our studio, we call it the Fishbowl because it used to be a storefront. And so when I'm sitting in the studio with all my guests and I have my bands come in and play live, we have big plate glass. So people can walk by on the street.
And boom, there's the moon.
Yeah, and they can sit there and watch us and
that's
dance
awesome.
and everything. So we call it the Fishbowl. Thank you guys
Dance
so
to
very
Baby
much.
Shark.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
so
I'm going to
much.
be looking you guys up. I'm going to be looking your podcast up.
Cool.
And hey, if you
Excellent.
think about it, check out StillRiverMusicFestival.com.
We got
That is the festival that has become another platform that's kind of spun off of my radio stuff.
That's a
And that's
Bluegrass
happening
radio?
that's happening June 22nd.
Yes, it is June 22nd, and we have all local original music, including TJ Sweeney, who won this open mic competition a year ago. So so definitely check us out. We'd love to see
We
you
will.
guys.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we'll get you guys broadcasting.
Maybe we'll do the podcast from there.
Yes,
Maybe
I've
that's
already
the
talked
next
to
thing.
I talked to your people over there
Oh.
already.
Hey, how did she know who our people are?
Because we were talking to them and
Because I know that stuff.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much.
Joe, who's your
Awesome.
people?
My people? I'm still waiting for my coffee, so apparently you're not my people.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I
about
know.
I'm sorry about your coffee, but
Yeah,
there
it's
is
closed.
there is no more.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
closed. I'll
I
sit up
can-
for the tequila.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
That's all right. All right, Andy. So, what do you think? How the night went?
Great night. The judges, they got a tough job, tough
Yeah.
job ahead of them.
How do you get to pick who the judges are each time you do this?
Well, we like to change it up because we don't like keeping the same judge. So we had the judges from the last one we kept here. So hopefully this will continue. And
Don't worry, he won't pick you. You're tone deaf.
I know. I think I could be a judge
You
one
think
time.
you could
Why
be a
can't-
judge? Yes.
Couldn't you have me and Meatball be judges one time?
Oh, bribes. I see what you're doing. I see what you're
Well,
doing.
yeah. Well, thank you so much, Andy. You do
Thank
an
you,
awesome
guys.
job,
Yeah,
and
thank-
hopefully this will be an ongoing thing.
Stagehand slaves.
so come down to Infinity Hall, open mic on Thursday nights. And we hope to see you guys back here again real soon.
We'll be here.
Yeah. So there's our closing music.
All right.
It's Joey Clifton.
And Meatball.
This is Open Mic Road Trip live from Infinity Hall in Norfolk, Connecticut.
Good night, everyone.
It is fishing.